This is an Audi S4. It's got 1, 2, 3, 4 doors. And what you don't see is that it has a back hatch. It also has a hood where you put the engine. In England, they would call this the bonnet. In fact, in England, they would call this an estate. Audi calls it an Avant. If it was in England and it cost more than $100,000, it would be called a shooting brake. So you can do a lot of things with an estate, a wagon, or a shooting brake. You can fill it up full of your luggage and take a long trip, closing up all of the doors and then using it to haul things. You could haul equipment, you could haul groceries. But what you don't expect it to do is haul the mail. Now, Audi's been particularly good lately at making sleeper hot rods. The RS6 doesn't look nearly as potent as it really is when it rolls up next to you on the street. And this thing, well, it's a station wagon. If they had flat blacked out those two exhaust tips and then been a little less flashy with the brushed aluminum, you'd think it was the same car that the Anglican minister would take to get some groceries. However, if he's in a hurry to get back to the rectory, this thing is absolutely the car for him to drive. 4.2 liters under the hood and essentially what is an A4. Now, the luggage carrying capacity of this car is about the same as a sedan. In other words, if you're going to get more stuff back there, you're going to have to stack it up so that you can't see out the rear window. But when you're driving a station wagon that's this fast, really, what's in the rear window is of very little consequence. Even here at Dunnville Autodrome, which is kind of a tight circuit, we're seeing 100 miles an hour on the front straightaway. The steering is particularly tight and responsive owing partially to the fact that there's a much bigger front tire on this car in the S model than there is on the A model. It certainly does disturb the ride quality, but come on, you're a car guy. What do you care about ride quality? What it does do is create a great turn-in, and when they break away, naturally with the Quattro system, they break away progressively. Audi likes to stick this 4.2 V8 in a lot of different things. I think they're counting on people my age wanting to have a V8 and something rather practical. Well, what they ended up with is simply a hot rod. And what a hot rod it is. Audi has done it again, and this time they've done it in the look at me blue Audi S4 Avant. Do you need a car like this? Well, sure you need a car like this. After all, the kids have hockey practice and you like to go camping on the weekends. Do you want a car like this? Well, this is another of a long line of cars that I plan on stealing.